Welcome to Ross-Age Stadium. On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. He finds his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. To the air. It's Burt. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he sprints to the end zone. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Using his feet. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't... The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Burt. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They'll try the run. He's there to make the stop.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
These quarterbacks that just bounce and bounce and bounce and pull the ball down and make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get frustrated, really. It's the frustration that gets to you because they keep making plays and keep getting first downs. Got another opportunity coming up. First and goal. Try to hold them to a field.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to scramble. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. A first down for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Getting some heat. Dances away. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a... And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll put that return to a stop at the... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets to give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys...
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. down here for the offense. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in Big Ten college football. Not good.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's taking the shot. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll drag him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he's...
On the screen.
It's first and goal from the 7.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Third and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those?
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us...
Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy...
Good enough for a first down.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach.